Okay, so Lenny Valjas injured his hand, broke a finger a few weeks ago, and we had a picture of him on the site with a cast that he had put on his blog. But Lenny's been working on his hand, and today was his first race of the season in the relay with the Canadian team. And we're going to catch up with Lenny and see how his hand feels and how his race went today. Hey, Lenny, it's Benjamin at Ski Tracks. How are you?
Not too bad. How are you doing?
Hey, very good. So, your first race of the season, more or less, and how's your hand feeling after your first kick at the can?
It was actually pretty good. I think it was almost overprotected. I raced in my the cast, the one you saw,
Mm-hmm.
I guess on the photos that
Yeah.
I posted on my blog. So
Mm-hmm.
I just cut the palm, a little bit of it off, just so the ski strap misses it. But my last two fingers I couldn't move or anything, so it really didn't hurt me today, like pain wise. But it's like skiing with a big, like you can feel there's a lot there to ski with. I can't really follow through how I wanted to and stuff, but
Right.
it worked. I was super happy with that. I was able to get out there and ski hard.
Right. But it's not the same as having the hand 100%.
No, not quite yet. I'm hoping maybe for Kusamo if I can find a way just to kind of heavily tape it with maybe a plastic piece under the tape rather than the full cast,
Mm-hmm.
just to get more mobility.
I noticed that there was a little exchange between you and Marty Hall about the injury. I can't remember exactly what it was that he suggested. Was that helpful?
Um, I don't know if I forgot to check if he wrote back actually, but he wrote. He thought it was my pinky that was broken, but I used a little some things that he mentioned there, just having the fingers tied together, and I would put something. I didn't have a tongue depressor, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like for sure, it was good advice. The bone that I broke is the knuckle, so it's just a unique location to break your hand.
So how did your accident happen?
I was just playing football before I left for Europe,
There you
and
go.
getting a football whipped at me, and it was fine for a few minutes, and then I guess I missed one, and it caught my finger and bent it backwards.
Yeah, too bad. We've all had something like that happen at some point.
I know, yeah, but luckily I wasn't sidelined for too long.
Yeah, yeah. So it's good. So how did it feel out there? I guess with the hand not being perfect, but still nice to be a part of the team and contribute. And you guys had a stellar result. So we're all sort of sitting here going, well, if Lenny was 100%, would have been maybe a different ballgame.
Yeah, no, it was. I was so happy just to be able to ski. I guess, yeah. Like a week ago, I thought for sure. I was telling Justin, I'm like, maybe by Kusamo, and he kept telling me, he's like, oh, we'll see. A lot can happen in a week, and he was right. Like, and after the race, now my hand is totally fine. I didn't hurt it anymore, so like it feels like it did before I started the race. So, but yeah, that race was super fun. I love doing the relays with the teammates there. It's always fun to cheer your buddies on.
Absolutely. And of course, the American women, had a historic day, eh?
Yeah, that was unbelievable. That was such an amazing race. I was trying to I had to warm up, but I delayed my warm up start just to try and catch the end of that there. It was so exciting.
Yeah, they really made it exciting. There's no question. We were all on the edge of our seats there, and you couldn't see the entire, last leg, but whatever they showed, Jessie was just putting her heart out, and she
Yeah,
came
it was an
through.
unreal fight, and it paid off for sure.
Absolutely. It's affirmation that the hard work does have rewards, and you're an example of that as well. So it's great to see it happening on both sides of the border.
For sure. And we're looking forward to the next one too, after we were so close today.
Yeah,
And
today.
we're not all on our we all like I have my hand hurt, and the other guys didn't have the best races yesterday, and we're definitely not at our best, so hopefully we can improve, and we'll try and do that in La Clusa and the World Champs for the relays. We're looking forward to them.
Yeah, there's no question. There's the bricks are in the wall, and Ivan's showing some really good skiing.
Ivan today was the strong one. He was impressive there.
Yes, and
Pulling
that's
build around all the laps there.
Yeah, no, he's showing his worth, and last year wasn't one of his best years, but we know he's got it in him, and now the four of you are you're a force to be reckoned with. So we'll.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to be on the team right now.
So what's the you guys will head to Kusumo tomorrow, and are you doing anything special for your hand in terms of training, or is it just you're just sort of working in back to normal?
I think now I'll be back to normal. I'll just leave the cast on for training just so I don't hurt it, and then a few days before I'll see if I can ski with just tape.
So how's your conditioning, Len? Considering that you're sort of been a little bit, compromised by your hand, is everything still more or less where you want it to be?
Yeah, like I talked about this with the coaches, and I feel like I didn't actually lose too much. I skied with one pole, so I trained the same as I would have if I hadn't broken my hand. So I think the shape is still good. It's just that those 12 days of skiing with one pole were kind of hard on the back, and the upper body just kind of, it's hard to ski with one pole. So
yeah, sure.
I think it's still good. Like I didn't take any time off for this injury, so I'm feeling pretty good. It was good to get a hard intensity before Kusumo today.
Are you feeling more or less that the training you guys did in the blocks through the off season have been where you want them to be?
Yeah, no, I think everything. And those other guys, they trained hard coming into these races too, so they're not too worried about this weekend. That's for sure.
Cool.
But everything looks like it's going to plan. So
great to hear. Well, I was really excited when I spoke to Justin yesterday, and he said that you were going to race today. So we're all excited to see you back in the mix, and looking forward to seeing what the Canadian boys can do out there. And today was a good testimony to where you guys are at. So thanks very much for your time, and we wish you all the best in Kusumo.
Yeah, thanks a lot.